told me you changed
Hey
that
ya,
music.
hey ya, hey ya, hey ya.
I almost fell asleep. I mean, that is not good Monday night music. Sissy, are you with me?
Well, we have other
Yeah.
music, but like you complain about every bit of music that I put, every one of them. You complain, you're like, man.
No, I'm pretty sure it's just that
Yeah.
one.
Welcome,
Anyway,
everyone.
welcome.
Welcome
so
back
glad to
to
be
Q&A Monday. This is a long overdue episode.
Long overdue, like 3 weeks overdue.
Yeah,
It's
we've
a
been
hot minute.
we've
Hi,
been
Judith.
we've been busy. There's been stuff and things. There's been family, and there's been CatCon, and there's been conventions, and there's been all the stuff and things. But I will tell you, and I think you should feel special, right?
Whoa.
Because tonight there is an event here in town with one of our favorite people on the planet. And we put our heads together and we decided, since it has been so long, it is more important that we connect with our beautiful cat community than it is to go and be
do anything else.
Yeah, to do anything else.
Mr. Marvelous in the house. Hello, Ronald. Maggie McJanet said, I see why neutering my male cat at 1 year is best, but will my mellow ragdoll cross Bo be an exception to the spraying and urge to escape the house? He is an indoor cat. That's a good question.
It is always a good question.
Mr. Milligan is here.
We always have the question of when we know that it is the best health choice for our cats, but then there's also the behavioral issue when it comes to neutering our male cats.
Because we want them to be physically mature as possible, especially
so that
for
they
our
can
boys.
Right, so that they can be healthier long term.
But
what are we going to deal with, or what do we have to be more vigilant about short term to make sure that they're okay?
Okay, so I would say my gut says that if you think that's not the song.
When it's talking to you, listen to your gut.
I would say there is always the exception to the rule, right? I would wait for my ragdoll, little beautiful Bo, to be physically mature. I mean, that's 12 to 18 months, depending on what he's mixed with, right? And here's the thing: once cats start spraying, it can become a habit. So if you wanted to wait longer, and he is indoor only, and he's not going to go impregnate other babies, and make lots and lots of other babies, then maybe you do flex it a little bit and see. And if spraying becomes a thing, or him wanting to DoorDash becomes a thing, then it's like, make the appointment. But you can kind of push the envelope a little bit if you feel like you have a cat whose demeanor is such that would not be an issue. I'm all about exploring that, and keep your vet on speed dial in case it becomes an issue.
Marie said, thank heavens for Q&A. It's been a day, and this is my bright spot. Ours too. I had a question and now I forget, haha, but I'll comment if I remember it. Please do. We'll be here for a minute.
Yeah.
And then Fiji said, so 5 to 7 days might not be enough for hookworm if it doesn't kill the eggs in the larva as well as the worms. So I'm guessing that's a question as far as using our Wormex supplement, which is an intestinal parasite treatment, all natural for cats. And yes, it is true. So depending on the severity of the infestation within the digestive system, the GI tract of our cats, most, if we're catching it kind of early, like you're seeing something and you get started on this 5 to 7 days, sometimes for us, it was like 3. I mean, it was tapeworm, not hookworm, but still like it was about 3 days. We saw change. We kept it for 5 to 7. Great. Done. But if there's an infestation in those little parasites, like they reproduce rapidly. Yeah.
So depending on the severity of the infestation.
Yes, you can stop, wait about 5 days and start again.
Pulse it. Yeah. Yep. Taryn said, I would like to feed raw or freeze-dried raw to all my cats, but I have 2 FIV positive cats. Is it okay to feed them that?
Yes.
The research I've done says that they are the exception. They should not eat raw. In our research, there are very few feline leukemia positive kitties that are in various stages, that you may want to do a gently cooked. With FIV positive cats, it can.
Here's the thing. No, let's
break
this down. The reason that the study, or you're probably looking at ChatGPT or Google, right? But the reason that the websites are saying if you have an FIV positive or a FELV positive cat, they have a weakened immune system, right? It's feeling an immunodeficiency virus, right? So they have.
Yeah.
Right. Both of them cause a weakened immune system. So with a weakened immune system, they're going to be more susceptible to viruses, bacteria, things like that. So feeding a raw diet, especially if you're just buying it at the grocery store and feeding it to your cat, yeah, they are going to be a little bit more susceptible to those. However, in our opinion, and from our 20 years in pet health and pet nutrition, if you go with a reputable company that you're feeding a fresh food or a raw food diet to, you don't really have to worry about those things. And the end results for a cat that has, when you think about this, let's think about this for a second, right? Our cats are obligate carnivores. What do they need to thrive is meat, good quality animal meat. If a cat has a weakened immune system, what do they need? More meat. Why? Because they need, right. They need to be able to build that immune system. Now, I get it. I get that you would be, and like, it's a beautiful thing for you to be cautious about what your cat is eating due to their condition, for sure. So my suggestion would be look into HPP, right? It is at high pressure processed or pasteurization, raw foods that they basically it's removing without cooking the food to 400 degrees. It is and killing all the nutrients. It's actually removing all that bacteria. So, or the overwhelming majority of the pathogens and bacteria that you're scared of, right? HPP, or gently cooked, right? Like, we can cook food, and it doesn't necessarily, if we're not cooking it to like the
degree,
the kibbles out there, right, where you're cooking it to a 400 degree and basically killing everything in it. So they're not getting the nutrients that their bodies need with a weakened immune system to be able to keep that body strong. Let's look into something that's gently cooked. Then we know that we're killing off certain, bacterias that you might be worried about, but still giving them a good quality fresh food.
Okay.
And moving on. Sorry.
Mr. Marvelous said, again, explain how to use the herbs. Do I throw them in his pet bed or what?
Let's talk about the herbs. How about it?
Flying off the shelf. I love the feedback you guys are sending us. So we have 4 different herb gardens. What each herb garden contains are various herbs.
Yes.
So there are 5 to 7 herbs in each garden. The Boundless has the most. And what we recommend is to put them.
Just for a second, I want you guys to smell this. How many of you smell? God, that smells so good.
It doesn't smell bad.
How many of you smell?
You take a blanket.
You tried.
A rug.
It's not smell-o-vision.
Or a towel. And you take a pinch of each. You see all the different herbs that come in here? So you will take a pinch of, this is nettle. And you will put a pinch of the nettle in one corner of the towel or blanket or rug. And a pinch of a chamomile on the towel or the blanket or the rug.
Valerian.
And then you get to watch your cat self-select.
We've used this, if you haven't noticed. Lavender. We've got the catnip.
Right. Catnip isn't in all of them. But you know what? If you guys are like me, you thought that catnip was the only like cat herb that was out there. No, watch. So Mr. Marvelous, you want to lay out a towel or a blanket or on a rug and put a pinch in various, like 2 feet apart or whatever. Put them each apart from each other and let your cat self-select. That's the magic.
That's how the
herbal
playground
it's a thing.
Works. Or
hello, Lisa, and hello, Lori. And Carol said, my cat, 2 years old, she's a cat outside and turns and bites me. It bleeds even if I'm asleep. Please help. A 2-year-old kitty probably has a lot of kitten energy still. Jack is 5 and he still has a lot of kitten energy. So if you've got a 2-year-old that is waking you up with big bites, I would be looking at trying to run out some of that feline energy. If this is a situation where there may be, not to go extreme, but I know Jackson Galaxy has said, especially if you're trying to domesticate a feral kitty, there sometimes you discover there may be a neurological issue that they're kind of Jekyll and Hyde all the time. That's when I would really reach out to a feline behaviorist, like thecatbehaviorist.com. Linda Hall is helping us through some issues with our babies right now. I would look into that. If this is a kitty that you're looking to bring into your home, into your family, that you're looking to truly domesticate, then I would first look totally free at really spending some time enriching their dailiness. Kittens, all cats have such a need for hunting. That is what they're made to do. They're made to hunt, they're made to groom, they're made to eat, and they're made to sleep. So if they're not getting any hunting, I know you said that she's an outdoor kitty, but if her main interaction is with you, then she may be going a little hard in the paint with you. Extra playtime. If that doesn't help, then I would definitely reach out to a feline behaviorist if you're looking to really make this little one a part of your family.
Yes. If your cat is FIV and living outdoors, it would be eating raw.
That's very
true,
very
Deborah.
True.
Yeah. Whatever.
And think about this.
For those of you guys that have indoor cats,
you probably
you can't be scared of raw, right? Like obviously
gifts.
Right. We've had outdoor cats and they bring in half a dead bird and are eating it, mice
or something that's half alive.
Snakes.
Here's the thing, you guys, where I grew up, when Scotch was diagnosed with kidney disease, and Jay had spent a year and a half studying a species appropriate diet for cats, and that included raw food. And she said, this is it. Scotch has been diagnosed. We need to make the switch. And I said, you're going to kill our cats. So was my fear of raw food. But for us humans, and if you've taken the leap and eaten sushi or beef carpaccio or whatever the hell.
That's a leap?
That's a leap for people that are scared of raw food.
It's a delicious leap.
The stomach pH of cats is way different than ours. They are meant to be able to handle the pathogens that are on a carcass that they bury in.
They have a very short digestive tract.
So please, when we say species appropriate, it kind of presupposes that we're all familiar with the species of cat. And that is something that I wish there was a book. I wish there was something that when you got a cat, we get cats and dogs or whatever. But if you got an iguana, you wouldn't be like, oh, what? I'm just going to feed you cat food. No, you would find out what is species appropriate for an iguana, and you would feed your iguana that. We've completely leapfrogged that with our main companion animals of dogs and
because
cats.
We can go to the store and just buy cat food.
And dogs are facultative carnivores. If you look up what a facultative carnivore is versus an obligate carnivore, you can see why our cats are suffering from more epidemics than our companion dog pets are.
Yep.
Mr. Milligan, will the fixed and list guide us through the best freeze-dried and gently cooked if one were to consider gradually transitioning a senior freeloader
to an even better
diet?
Yes.
So she doesn't spoon feed the list. The list is it includes freeze-dried, gently cooked, and canned foods. Yep. So those options are there, but you may have to do a little research to find out exactly which ones are in your area, what you can get at your local pet boutique, or what you can find online even. But those options are there, and that's a big help.
Stephanie has a great question. Why is there no mouse flavor or mouse meat cat food? I started wondering this the other day. There actually is one that they make from mice. And you know what? I mean, honestly,
I can't open the can because I'm afraid to see what's in there.
Well, I have. But I feel like it's going to come. I mean, the way that the industry is changing right now and understanding animals as a species, it's going to come.
Appropriate.
Yes. It is species appropriate. However, and I don't just mean like, I don't know what all they put into the mice flavored or the mouse food. But I I do feel like it would be something that could very soon become really big. Go ahead and like put like I put money on it. I put money on it that it will be. But here's the thing: is that so many mice are contaminated. So many, like you have to actually grow, and if in order to get a healthy source, right? Like so, chicken is not chicken. It's not the same chicken everywhere, right? Like if you're picking up dead chickens on the side of the road that have like
way different
right,
than chickens you
way
get from
different,
Amish country.
Right?
Way different.
Correct. And the nutritional
Sourcing
value is completely different. So we would need a like mouse farm of like somebody
Poor
that,
babies.
that has mice that are growing, that they're not like selling off to be tested for pharmaceuticals or all these other things.
It's getting very dark.
I'm just
Mouse
saying
farming,
it's
exactly,
coming. I bet
Stephanie.
it's coming. I could bet you that it's coming, but I don't know why it's not out there.
Amber, hello, love. Do eating flies and bugs increase the risk for parasites and worms?
It does. It does actually.
Chris
So
Cricket is chasing eating bugs at every opportunity.
don't stop them though. It increases the risk, but it doesn't make.
They were trying to catch a wasp yesterday.
Well, that's a good idea. But
inside.
But when there are bugs and oh, let's go back to that. So do you know what? Instead of mouse food, what the like latest big
oh my God,
food is
protein.
Insect protein.
Bug protein.
So now they're trying to figure out how to save the animals and make insect protein foods. And it's gaining big traction and it's becoming quite a success. And there's more studies needed. But like I do feel like in the wild, if they were outside, they are going to be eating bugs. Are we going to worry about that? If you have an indoor-outdoor cat, you're not worried about that. You're not worried about them eating bugs.
The risk
when they're inside.
But think again about the acidity of a cat's stomach. Like when we think about those things, a lot of times cats are made. They know that. I mean, that is their species to eat these things. So does it increase the risk to our human understanding? Absolutely. Is the risk a scary thing?
It's minimal. I wanted to install a cat door in my window so that my kitties can go in and out as they please. How do you recommend training them to use it? I don't think, honestly,
open it.
You will have much problem. It might be at first for us when we built the catio and we have a little cat door right here. We're looking at a little like tiny cat door. And it was like, they were like, I don't know how to get through that. I don't know. And then like we helped them through it first. And then for a little while, she was like, no, they shouldn't use that. It's too small. We'll open the window for them. And then it became 110 degrees. And we're like, no,
we can't afford to do that.
We can't afford the electricity bill to leave the window open. So we have this little cat door open. And they go in and out just fine.
Like a 5x8 little opening, and they figure it out. Yeah. So I would open it and see, if they have a hard time going through. Ours did it first, no problem now because it's their only option. They're like, yeah, I'm going out.
Yeah.
So D is in the house. Our
what's up, D?
Most favorite CatCon surprise of all. Denise Griffin, I love you so much. Just open the door and see what they do. I mean, it is remarkable how cats will.
Amber,
it's funny.
Amber she's walking around the house proud as a peacock with a moth hanging out of her mouth almost every day. I love it.
That girl. I love that.
I love it so much.
Yeah, but
is the carnivore brand good for my senior cat? I came from Instagram. Thank you for coming over from Instagram.
Oh yeah.
A carnivore brand.
So a carnivore diet.
A carnivore diet is absolutely, but
But shoot us a DM on Instagram.
Shoot us a link.
Or if there's a specific brand that you're looking at.
It's called Carnivore Brand.
Is it called Carnivore Brand?
That's what they're saying. It's the Carnivore Brand. So I think there is one, but I'm drawing a blank on.
It's not off the top of my head. I don't know what to tell you.
Would you consider prescription pet food at PetSmart a high quality food to give a cat that is having stomach issues? No, not at all. Back at you, D. We love you so much.
Oh, we love you, D.
It's a brand called Carnivore. Yeah, that's what I thought so. So shoot us an email or like let us look that up. I know I've heard of it before, but I'm not familiar with
Sissy, thank you so much. Sissy just dropped email us or text us.
She's asking about food carnivore. Crude carnivore,
oh,
1,000%, but that's
carnivore.
a bone broth, not a pet food.
Yes, and it's
But
excellent
yes,
for all life stages.
hands down.
Linda, to come back to you real quick, the prescription diets that you find at PetSmart, those are going to be big box brands. I just want to say, I don't want to be dismissive about your question, but I do want to say that Jay and I went in. We should make that video at some point. We went through all of their different their special formulas for this: indoor cat, hairball formula, healthy weight, outdoor cat, senior cat, kitten formula.
Also,
We
it's
went
not a
through all
prescription
of
diet
these.
if you can pick it up at PetSmart. Just so
Correct.
you know, it has
That's
to
true.
be a prescription diet. A true prescription diet has to be prescribed by your veterinarian and should not be used long term.
The truth is in flipping those bags over from all their pretty pictures and whatever they say on the front and looking at the ingredients. So if you are looking and you're on Facebook, so shoot us a DM, Linda. If you have a senior cat or whatever cat that you have that's having stomach issues, reach out to us and let us know a little bit more about what's going on. And it really is, this is something, and we just recently watched Pet Fooled again. When we feed animals that are a specific, an obligate carnivore, food that is not biologically appropriate for them, then we are contributing to stomach issues. So let us know a little bit more about what's going on. PetSmart, Petco, not a place where I would look for a food that is going to be helping, right? That is going to be helping to feed health to my cat, especially if they're already symptomatic in some way. Yeah. Also, I want to tell you guys, I'm the one that emailed you about the FIV cat that my vet lost and was trying to find him again, and you gave me wonderful suggestions to do. You found it? I love this so much. Oh my God. That story that you told us, an FIV kitty that the vet was at the vet's office, that they were like, oh, we can't find him.
Like the vet's office lost the cat.
You have no idea how much that was just like, how does something like that even happen? Made our hearts so heavy.
Went back into the neighborhood.
He was back in the neighborhood. He went to the new vet and is healthier and happier, now doing great. She's not a holistic vet, but not opposed to natural medicine.
Love that so much.
This is up to us, you guys, to start having these conversations with it, like non-confrontational. Your veterinarian and you are our cat's best advocates. Like, let's have these conversations. If you learn something somewhere that you want to start incorporating into your cat's lifestyle or into your cat's diet, talk to your veterinarian. Like, find a veterinarian that you can communicate with. That is probably one of the most valuable things. Our favorite vet right now is totally conventional, yet open to understanding why this might be important to us or why that might be helpful. Or, you know what I mean? Like, it's a teamwork thing. Build the bridges.
Yes.
Oh, Linda said she's been vomiting, usually a liquid or white foamy substance.
Yeah. And Sissy, so we're commenting, two crazy cat ladies here. Sissy's commenting. So the food that you were asking about is actually called Crave. You said that, Crave. And Sissy said it's owned by a large corporation, which happens to be Mars Pet Care. And no, we
that's going to be a hard no.
Yeah, it's always a hard no when we've just been in this industry too long to see the quality of the ingredients in the food that go down when it's bought by a candy bar company like Nestle or Mars, or Colgate, when it's bought by a toothbrush company, or when it's bought by
here's the thing. I want to
jelly company, Smuckers.
Oh my God. You can see some, if you see a commercial for a pet food, our research has proven that you can usually bet they're putting their money into marketing and not ingredients.
Yep.
However, you guys, technology is moving so fast. And I am not opposed to the fact that these multi-billion-dollar pet food companies are investing in technology that may be able to help us better determine health issues.
We have to change the industry. It is up to us as pet parents to change the industry.
Right. It is up to us to move the needle. It's up to us to make the best decisions for our individual
and require better by our pets. Yeah. And then they are forced to create better.
But we are already moving the needle, you guys. We are there are some of these multi-billion-dollar pet food companies coming out with fresh food diets. the fresh food diets that for the last 15 years, they have put out peer-reviewed journal studies
that you guys have read or people
about
have
how
read.
scary fresh food diets are. They're now coming out with those diets. Why? Because they are what our companion animals require.
That is not why they're doing it. They are doing it because the consumer is demanding better by their pets.
Because we're moving the needle. That's
correct.
My point. Still, check the ingredients.
Yeah, still check the ingredients because that's not fresh. Not yet. Okay, guys, we're going to go. Thank you so much for joining us here on this Q&A Monday. We're so blessed to be back.
Thank you so much for having us.
We will be back again next week. We love you guys so much. Thank you guys, every one of you guys that visited us at CatCon. Thank you for all of your comments, all your questions, all of your everything. You guys are what changes the world. And we do this together and we're so grateful for you. So thank you, thank you, thank you. This week's going to be Super Zoo. So follow our stories. We're going to be kind of dead on our feeds, but come join us on our stories to see what's going on and see the change makers in this industry. We love you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Milligan, for the stars. We love you guys so much.
We love you so much.
See you guys next week. 200 stars for